Inspire, Educate and Empower INEDEM is a non-profit organisation established to support children and youth in Sierra Leone through educational and leadership initiatives. The organisation's main project, the School Aid Project SAP, will provide educational supplies to students who cannot afford them, improve the educational system and facilities of public schools, and increase achievement level of the pupils and teachers in Sierra Leone. Today in the studio I have Janet Momoh, founder of INEDEM. Welcome to AYV.
Thanks for having me here.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. And yourself?
I'm doing good, thank you. So let's get straight into it. Let the viewers know at home why you decided on the name of INEDEM.
INEDEM, we chose the name based off of different words that we usually use to convey our message to the public. So we chose inspire, educate, and empower. So through that we used acronym of those words. So the first two letters of it. So that's how INEDEM. Inspire, educate, empower. So anytime you see INEDEM, it's actually inspire, educate, empower.
That sounds nice. I like that. So as your name entails, you said we. Is there more than, you're not the only member then in the group? How many of you are there?
Currently we're 4.
Okay.
There are 4 people.
And what is your role? I know you're the founder of the organisation, but what also is your role within the group?
I oversee everything that goes to show, that is the projects and other little bits of the organisation.
Okay, that's good. So, tell us a little bit briefly about the organisation. It's to do with education,
yes,
and empowering the youth in Sierra Leone as well as teachers. Yeah. So why did you feel that it was necessary for such an initiative to be brought to the forefront?
I think it was necessary because when I moved to Canada, I realized that we were missing out a lot. I went to school, when I started school, I noticed that I looked at all the facility in the school. I said, oh, wow, this is a school, it looks like a house. You can live here. So I decided when I grow up, I'll do something. But that didn't start up there. At age 14, the inspiration started at age 14, where I was volunteering for local charities. I volunteered for them and advocating for children's education. Then I didn't know what it was about, but I was just doing it out of passion, saying, okay, let me advocate for people back home, because it's an organization which really helps people in Africa, everywhere. So I decided to get on board through the help of my teacher. After that, went to a university, studied human rights. And during that course, the lecturer gave us an article to read, and that article, it said these are the rights, but with those rights comes duties, and it's our duty to ensure that other people have access to the right. So they gave us a list of rights, which is education, right to life, and all of that. I decided to focus on education because it was close to heart, and experiencing all the benefit I had in Canada, I decided to give back to pay forward for people. In the country.
That's amazing. Yeah. So as a Sierra Leonean, you're passionate about Sierra Leone, you're passionate about the youth, because obviously if the youth are educated, then it's going to be a betterment for our economy and our workforce for the future. So you have an event that's coming up, which is on the 22nd of this month, September 2018. So tell us a bit about the event.
The event is for a school aid project, which we support children by providing school supplies and also to improve the infrastructure of the school. So this event will be to raise funds for the project itself. So there will be entertainment, there will be live action and raffle draw for amazing prizes, and also some guest artists, Silverstone and Matto. Okay. And of course, AYV will be there.
Yes, so. AYV will be covering them. That's amazing. So is it a dinner dance? Or?
Yeah, it's a dinner dance. Yeah. And a bit of drama from the children here. So.
And how much is it for tickets?
£35.
Is that standard? Or
yeah, that's a standard.
For everybody?
Yes.
Okay, and 35. What's the venue?
At Doubletree by Hilton.
Doubletree Hilton. Okay, nice.
Yes,
Okay.
London, yeah.
And Hilton as in Paddington Hilton, or?
No, it's at Rother High Street, close to Canada Water Station.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's on the 22nd of September, so make sure you come down and support our Sierra Leonean sister for her event. What time are the doors open?
Doors open at 5. The event starts at 7. So, and another key information, dinner is served at 7:30 till 9. So,
Okay, that sounds good.
after that, there will be no...
So try to be prompt.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Thank you so much for joining us today in the studio, Janet. Do you have any last words about your organisation or any of the projects you're running for it and the event?
Yes, I would like to say that I would like your support to ensure that this project is implemented in Sierra Leone. If we're to help the educational system, that's the best way to do it. No one else will do it for us. It is for us Sierra Leoneans to ensure that the children are being taught in a safe and healthy environment, and also to enable the teachers to teach in a more sensible environment. And also I think with that it will help our economy, it will help the nation, because as you said, basic education is needed. It cannot be overstated, as it ensures people's individuality also to develop and comprehend and communicate in the world in which they live in. So let's support education, come on board, and it's consistent with the national goal, free education. So let's tackle the other side, the educational facility. Come on board.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you so much for joining us here at the studio AYV International.
Okay.
Thank you, viewers, for tuning in today. You have been watching International News Desk with me, Nabre Bangura, from our studios here live in London. Let me hand you back over to